you are looking at here is what helped me make $450,000 in pure profit from a single trade. And no, you don't have to be a drug dealer to make this kind of money. You don't need to invest in cannabis stocks either. What you do need is an inside connection. And if you click on this ad right now, I'll be your insider showing you how you can legally tap into the same secret market I used. So you could invest in the next Facebook or Uber and potentially transform a few $100 into $2 million within the next year. But first, a warning. What I'm about to reveal may shock you. It might even make you angry, and it should. You see, while the ultra-rich and the financial elite have been using this hidden market for the past 150 years, it's been outright illegal for you to take part in it. Yet, every billionaire ever minted has made the bulk of their money thanks to investments made on this secret gray market. I'm talking about people like Chris Sacca. Back in 2009, he put roughly $300,000 into Uber's angel investing round. For you, this would have been actually illegal. But it wasn't for Sacca. He's part of the small circle of folks who are entitled to put their money into opportunities most investors are banned from. In other words, the gray market. And as a result, his stake in Uber shot from $300,000 to $1.9 billion. That's an outlandish gain of 633,000%. If you had been allowed to do what Chris Sacca did, you could have turned $1,000 into more than $6 million. Or look at PayPal's co-founder, Peter Thiel. During the early rounds of Facebook funding, Thiel put $500,000 into the company. This also would have been illegal for you to do. But Thiel was already ultra-rich, so he was allowed to put however much money he wanted into Facebook. And his initial investment of $500,000 quickly ballooned to $1 billion. That's a gain of almost 200,000%. You could have turned just $1,000 into $2 million. But of course, no ordinary investor made that on Facebook stock, not even close. You had to wait for the IPO for the stock to hit the normal white market. By the time you were allowed in, the richest investors in the world had already pocketed the lion's share of the profit. And that has been the case for all IPOs during the past 150 years. By the time you get a chance to invest, the well-connected and rich insiders have already sucked out 95% of the gains that company will ever make. You've been missing out on companies like Uber and Facebook for years. But that all ends right here today. If you click this ad right now, I will show you how you legally tap into the gray market and how even a modest investment of $200 in the right company could set you on the path to millions. You see, a new law was passed recently, and it has opened up the entire gray market to individual investors like you. And they even made it easy for you with no lengthy approval, no special clearance, and no paperwork. You don't need to show up with thousands of dollars either. You can get started investing in the next Facebook or Uber with as little as $200. There's just one problem, and it's the reason your bank, your broker, and even mainstream media haven't told you about this opportunity. The elite really don't want any competition. They are perfectly happy keeping all the spoils within their own closed ranks. Fortunately for you, I'm connected. I've been investing on the gray market for years, and I've had enough of the secrecy, and quite frankly, I cannot stand when the little guy does not get a fair shot at the big table. So even though this might make some very powerful people very angry, I'll be your insider connection. I'll take you by the hand and show you exactly how to get started and how you can identify winners like these, where I will show you every company I come across that I believe could deliver a six-figure gain. It doesn't have to be a cannabis or tech company either. It all depends on where I see the opportunity for 100,000% gains. Here are some of the exciting new companies you could be investing in today. These are the types of companies I showcase in my gray market profit packets. All of them trade on the gray market right now. You could invest in any of them today, and they all have the potential to give you 100,000+ % returns. Click this ad right now, and I'll show you how you can get instant access to the gray market today and share in the exact same companies I'm investing in. I'm talking about early stage investment opportunities that could turn just a few $100 into millions this year. Just remember that every day you delay could mean that another Facebook or Uber slips through your fingers. So if you'd like a fair shot at seeing ridiculous gains like these, 75,566% on Wish, 171,805% on Moderna, 305,137% on Fitbit, 336,300% on Dropbox, 583,284% on Pinterest. And if you are at all serious about improving your financial future, then there is only one thing left to do. Click on this ad right now to gain instant access to the gray market, and I will see you in the next video.